Hey, what's going on? It's Ryan Drake. These are the 5 things you need to know. Takashi 6ix9ine got the deal of the century. Judge Paul Engelmeyer gave him a 2-year sentence, but we got to keep in mind that he's already served 13 months of that. So bottom line, Takashi will be out by late 2020. And when he does get out, he'll be on a supervised release for 5 years. He will have to do a complete 300 hours of community service and pay $35,000 for a fine. Chump change when it comes to him, right? We think. Probably didn't keep his money in check. Nonetheless, it's either going to be a horrible outcome for Takashi 6ix9ine after he gets out and everything settles down, or he'll capitalize on it and rise to stardom even further. But let it be known, he pulled himself a Henry Hill, got himself a deal. And if you don't know who Henry Hill is, man, come on, look it up, watch the movie. All right, so if you watch UFC 245, you watch Colby Covington go at it with Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman got the technical knockout in the 5th round, and in the meantime, broke his jaw like coming out of the 3rd round. So Colby Covington obviously is a trash talker galore. One of the best out there, but he has a lot of people hating his guts, including me. And it kind of disguises the fact that he can actually fight. So the guy had a broken jaw after the 3rd round and went back in there and fought for 2 more rounds with one of the baddest mother effers alive in Kamaru Usman. Shout out to Colby Covington for doing that, man. He showed some complete bravery. Nonetheless, it's going to take a while for him to get that jaw healed back up. Got to get it wired shut and all that stuff that comes with it. Nonetheless, UFC president Dana White is hoping to pair him with former welterweight champion Tyron Woodley, and that would be a contest I would be so super stoked to watch. However, Colby Covington doesn't have that knockout power, but Tyron Woodley does, just like Kamaru Usman did, so it may not work out. And Tyron Woodley's a good wrestler. Colby Covington's extremely good wrestler, so I would take him to the ground if I was Covington and I had that fight. Nonetheless, I have a feeling we'll see Colby Covington wearing that belt at one point or another in the future. So FedEx in a little bit of a struggle with Amazon. I don't know if you've heard about this, but their relationship a little rocky. It may have contributed to its fiscal 2nd quarter earnings slump. FedEx CFO Alan B. Graff Jr. said, if you think about all the positive things that we've said and that we're seeing, as we get into 2021, we will start lapping Amazon. Without giving you specifics, we're at the bottom and we're going to come up off the mat and we're going to improve through the rest of the year and into the next. So FedEx has spent heavily to expand its ground delivery service, and Graff said all those investments, along with operational synergies in Europe, will pay off in the company's fiscal 2021. So, will they lap Amazon like they say they're going to? We'll have to wait and see. But FedEx has been doing this for a minute, so. And speaking of Amazon, they're trying to pitch their last-second Christmas gifts. They got a nice little bundle of the Ring Video Doorbell 2 with Echo Show 5 for just $139, which is a pretty damn good deal. I wish I would have known that when I bought my ring, but hey, whatever. And I wish I would have known that when I bought my mom her gift as well. Nonetheless, you're probably going to get some serious deals from Amazon and all these places last second because Christmas is only a couple days away. So with college football's National Signing Day going down on Wednesday, they call this the early signing period, but nonetheless it's quickly becoming the main signing period for National Letter of Intent. And it looks like the usual suspects are rounding out the top 5 with Clemson holding down that #1 spot, followed by Alabama, the Ohio State, LSU, and Texas A&M rounding off the top 5. Maybe Georgia slides up in there at some point. No, I don't know. My point is, this is why we consistently see all these teams in the playoff every single year. It's because they recruit at such a high level. If a team, say maybe up north, wants to compete with the big boys, they got to start recruiting a little better. Nonetheless, I'll take it, keep doing you, and go Bucks. That's it. Those are them, the 5 things you need to know. I'm Ryan Drake, and we'll check back in after the holiday.